we want to be aware of, like I've said in the warm-up, make sure your legs are never flat like this when you're in mount, because now you have no mobility at all. To move my hips, I need to be able to plant my feet on the floor so I can get a reaction off the ground. The second most important thing after this, obviously apart from not getting submitted hopefully, is try not to let your opponent get up high. Because when he's up high, up here, and my arms are exposed, I'm in much more danger, but even disregarding the threat to my arms, just come really high for me. Here, now there's no weight on my hips, which means I can't use my hips now to displace his balance. So what I need is, if you just stay there, I need to get his weight over my hips so that I then have the ability to use them. So when I'm in this high mount type position, I want to just keep everything kind of pinching, and now I'm going to do like a little army crawl on my back. So I'm going to wiggle back, and I'm making that frame so it's hard for him to follow me. As soon as he gets back down on my hips, what I'm going to try and do from here, I'm going to pick one hand and I'm going to put it kind of like across his belt. So my forearm will go straight across either that way or that way. And I like to make a fist. That's just me, you don't have to. You can cup if you'd like. I just make a fist here, and my other hand is going to reinforce that, so I'm sort of pushing straight down. So now when he tries to bring himself up into that high mount, I've kind of got this little frame built here, so it's hard. Okay, so again, he's going to start in that high mount. I have my legs bent. I'm just trying to stay tight, so I don't want to be doing these sorts of things where I'm giving him submissions. So if he gets up high, I need to bend my elbows, I need to protect my neck, and I need to pinch my elbows down onto his hips. Now from here, I wiggle until I can get my frame onto his hip down here. And then this should hopefully, if he tries to come back up high again, it's quite hard, especially on these slippery mats. Alright, so the first part of the drill is just going to be that. So they're going to come up to a high mount. We're going to stay tight. We're going to wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. As we wiggle, we get down into this position here. And then we'll go through the next couple of steps. Okay, so now let's put that together with our first escape. So he's up nice and high here. Again, I'm protecting, crossing my arms, it's probably best to cross your arms in this position because they can be tighter, as opposed to like sort of defend. If I'm getting punched, then I need to be up here. But for jiu-jitsu on its own, you want to be sort of crossing, because then you can even put your thumbs inside your own collar. So now if he tries to arm lock you or something, you can kind of hold on. You've got a little bit of defense. Okay, so I'm here, he's nice and high, I'm tight and I'm defending. I wiggle my way back. As I wiggle, I make my frame on the hip. So this frame on the hip, its job now is to make it so that I can get him into my guard. Because when I now do my little bridge like I did before, his hips, they can't really come up high on top of me. So he's kind of stuck, and what will happen is his body weight will tip forward over his hip, and it will take the weight off this leg. So watch what happens here. So now I'm going to drop one of my legs, and I'm going to do a little bit of a bridge towards that hip that I'm blocking. So I go like this, and now the weight comes off his foot, and I can put my other leg over the top. Because my leg is straight, I can clip his heel, and now I can push and get him into my guard. Back here. Okay. So he's up high, I'm protecting my neck, I'm tight, I wiggle my way back to block the hip. Now, I can bridge with two legs if I need, so if I need to really bridge him, so just lean back for me a bit. Yeah, if I've only got one leg to bridge, I might not be strong enough, so I can bridge with both, but as soon as I do that bridge, I need to drop the leg on the same side that I'm blocking. My other leg goes over the top. I catch his ankle, and now this is the important part here. As his foot crosses over my leg here, I want to be pushing his knee between my legs and turning 180 degrees. Right now I'm facing over here. I want a hip escape, so I'm facing the other way. So at this point here, I use my forearm so I don't lose my block here. I pull his foot in, hips go out as I push, and I turn 180 degrees the other way, and then I can play whatever type of half guard I choose. It doesn't really matter. I might be in close. I can do whatever there. So, one more time here. He's up high. Okay, so I wiggle, I get back, I make my frame, bridge, come over the top. As I'm pulling his foot in, my bottom leg's coming out. As I push, I hip escape, and then I turn onto my side, and now I'm in a much